Hello everyone, this is FilibusterFox, and I'll be taking a look at a mod for Mountain Blade Warband called Freelancer. This mod allows you to join NPC lords' armies and fight for them as a soldier. It's pretty neat. I played around with it a little last night, so I'm going to take a little bit of a look at this for everyone who may not be familiar with it. Now, if you haven't played Mountain Blade Warband, it's a medieval simulator game where you play as a warrior and you fight a lot. You try to, become a lord or king or whatever it is you want to do, pretty much. It's got a very good third and first person melee and archery fighting system mounted combat. I wish this kind of system was more readily available in other games. Maybe games that followed a plot line and weren't so sandboxy, like an RPG or something like that would be kind of fun. But the game itself is brilliant. The concept's getting a little old on me because I've played it for a couple of years now and a whole lot between the original game, Warband, and the new expansion, Fire and Sword, which I was honestly a little disappointed with. I tend to prefer Warband still. Then there are more mods available for it. And mods certainly increase the replayability of any game, this being no exception. So I'm going to just start a new game here, and this is pretty much native with just the Freelancer mod. So you start with your character creation. You can be male or female. Females do have some disadvantages when it comes to, signing up as a lord under a king or some such thing. And they have to marry male characters to admit, right, which would be an NPC lord, whereas the males marry princesses, which are ladies, which don't really have that much of an impact on the gameplay itself, so much as marrying a lord does. Alright, so I don't feel like being a noble. That's usually my normal thing because I like picking a banner, but since I'm going to be a soldier in the army, I'm going to be doing something a little different. So my father was a veteran warrior. Okay, I'm a warrior family. When I was a child, was a street urchin. My father was killed in war. And I had to make my way begging and thieving. All right, when I got older, I became a squire. I tried to become a knight, turn things around, follow my father's footsteps as a veteran warrior, or what have you. And I left home and decided to go adventuring because I want money and power. Okay, yay, become an adventurer. Now, there are two ways you can play Mountain Blade, and if you're familiar with this, which you probably should be if you're watching this video, because it's a mod spotlight more so than just a look at Mountain Blade. And you can play realistically, where you can't quit without saving. So the only way you can leave the game and come back is if where you left off. You can't save at some point, have something terrible go wrong, quit, and then just reload later at where you were. You have to keep playing no matter what happens. And then you can quit with saving. I normally recommend to go with this. You can kind of force yourself to play under these constraints, but this allows you to be a little safe if the game crashes or something like that happens. You don't lose everything. Alright, so can't type. Alright, FilibusterFox. Let's get some strength going. Riding, power strike, shield. Alright, now I've just made my character really fast. I suppose I could have explained it as I go along. You have 4 attributes. Every time you level up, you get an attribute point and a skill point, and 10 weapon points. Every 3 allows you to increase the maximum of related skills, like Power Strike requires Strength. Every 3 abilities of Strength increases your cap by 1. So 12 Strength gives you a cap of 4, up to 10 with 30 Strength, and so on and so forth across all the abilities. They also, Strength adds to your hit points, that adds to your weapon speed, agility. Intelligence gives you an extra skill point when you level up, which is pretty nice. And Charisma increases your army size limit. But all that's kind of unimportant, the army size limit for me. And most of the secondary skills, since I will be fighting in the army of an NPC lord. At least when they decide to accept me. Let's randomize the level. Okay, apparently I'll be this guy. Okay, I'm that guy. I feel like being a Swadian knight, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to Swadia. Alright, the typical start out. You're in town, you get attacked by a brigand. Fortunately, I have a crossbow, so I'm just gonna shoot him in the face. A little bit of lag. Game's not used to running fraps. I'm getting some distortion down at the bottom. Alright, so I just shot a guy, but this is the combat system. You can choose your attacks directionally by how you turn the mouse. I'll exaggerate, I turn it that way. Oh, I shouldn't have exaggerated that much. To do a slash like that. And stab him. Let's stab him again for good mission. Blah. I beat you, noob. You can sheath your weapons and shields. You can swap weapons, you know, whatever you've got. Alright, this is now normally the default quest you talk to here. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. Just going to go ahead and cannot leave now. I'm going to go ahead and refuse to do the default quest because I don't care. Alright, so I'm going to quick go into town and check my my stuff here. Alright, I'll be honest, I could care less about the crossbow. So I'm going to get rid of it. Just go ahead and sell that. I need some extra bread or wheat or something. I must pay 36. Okay, that'll keep me fed for a good while. Alright, so I don't have much in the way of anything. Let me talk to the king, see if I can join his army. Can I fight for you, Lord? Now, if you're seeing this distortion down at the bottom, about at my character's shoulder level, going across the screen, I've never seen that before. I imagine it is because of fraps. So if that bothers you, it bothers me a little. Just try to ignore it. That's not a normal thing. If you don't see it at all, well then awesome. It's only affecting. I would like to enlist in your army. Okay, he accepted me. I didn't have to increase my stats with him or anything. Alright, so he gave me Swadian recruit gear. Alright, so let's go ahead and look what he gave me. So he gave me a leather apron, felt hat, and this stuff. Okay, well I'm going to take my sword, because my starting armor is better. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace the stuff he gave me, because I'm a jerk. And we'll do it like this. Okay, and I still have my horse, so I'm going to be a mounted Swadian recruit. Leave. Alright, so now the first disadvantage of this is you are stuck with the NPC army, and they spend a lot of time going around doing nothing. Fortunately, it goes pretty quickly. You can just kind of pull out a book or something while you're waiting. Not the most exciting part. You don't really have any control here. Now you can interrupt them, talk to your commander, revolt against the commander, so some guys may join you to fight against him, or desert their army. You keep your equipment that he gives you, but you lose relations with the Lord. I don't want to do any of that because that seems pretty stupid. I'm one guy. I probably don't have any friends in the army yet to join me in the revolt. So it'd be 173 guys against me. Or 174. I don't really know if that includes me or not. Let's do this. Alright. 173 and me. Okay, so that is correct. It does include me in that count total. It's a very clever mod doing this. It's one of the more unique ideas, and I really enjoy that. So we're just riding around, hoping the king will go battle someone soon. Alright, looks like we're attacking this way. Are we sieging the castle? No, we're not sieging the castle. We're going to join the army. We're joining the army. Excellent. We're going to hang out over by this village and burninate. Okay, we've gotten into battle. Now, here, I can do the regular stuff, but I have to follow the commander into battle. So I will move in and help. 174 against 64. So it should be a pretty simple battle, which is good. Since I'm level 1, and I've got peasant equipment. Hey, my horse. I don't have a... Aww. Do I have my sword? Okay, that's good. Let's just go ahead and access my inventory and give myself my horse. Ah. Dang, doesn't work like that. Okay. Ooh, it's foggy. Okay, so I'll just follow my army here. It looks like the little distortion at the bottom on away. That's good. Just run it along, following guys. Follow guys with horses in case any of them die. I don't have any ranged weapons at all. I can't even see what they're shooting at. Just gonna stay with my army right now. Charging into them would get me killed. Even though we do outnumber them, they outnumber me if I just went forward. So we'll stick with the foot soldiers over here, where I'm supposed to be. I can either use my sword and shield. I can use this, either two-handed or one-handed. I've got an axe, so let's start with the sword, since I think it's probably my best one. I don't know, to be honest. Can I can't open the inventory. There seems to be a spot here for me. Can I squeeze in? Alright, fighting on the front lines. Something I don't often do. I usually shoot guys with the bow where I mount and fight and charge them. Now, these battles can get a little chaotic. It may be kind of hard to tell what's going on. The guys with the symbols over their head, the little the crest of the Lord, it's on my shield too. Here, see, it's on the shield. But yeah, that's the symbol of King Harless, the guy I'm working for. And if it's over their head, that means they're friendly. If they don't have a symbol over their head, that means they're in the other army. Ow, I'm getting stabbed. Oh god, there are 4 of them in one. Got a knife with me. You wanna maybe do something? He's got armor. Gonna take a shield? Cool. I stole a shield. There are more. Ow. Ah! Alright, so I'm unconscious now. They beat me. Because I am a noob. Now I can continue to watch the guys fight, or I can retreat. My guys are going to win, so I'm going to just watch them finish. Some Benny Hill music would be good here. It's okay because I can sing it out of tune. Crossbowmen shooting. Now I can explore the battlefield here. Yeah, slowly. They're chasing off the routing soldiers. So we've broken their morale and they're retreating now. It's so foggy. But it's basically just clean up now. He's gone down. Hey, my guys are cheering. We won! Yay, and I'm still unconscious. So I shall not cheer.